If you are a child of God, why are your bills greater than your income? If you're a child of God, why are your children giving you such a hard time? If you're a child of God, why is your husband or your wife making life so hard for you? If you're a child of God, why can't you find a job? Or why haven't you got that raise? Or why haven't you received that promotion? If you're a child of God, why do you feel so alone? If you're a child of God, yes. Jesus' answers to the devil's question were, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. And it is written again, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. But because we play with God, we don't take seriously his word. Because we play with God, we won't stand on his promises. Because we play with God, we believe his word is for others. Because we play with God, we fall prey to the temptations of the world. Stop playing with God. Then the devil switches. He switches the game by telling Jesus he, the devil, will give him what is already his. The devil tells Jesus that as they look over the earth from a great height, all these things I will give you if you fall down and worship me. So the devil offers you enough money to pay your bills if you withhold your tithes. Jesus. But God said he will supply all your needs. Right. The devil offers you a better relationship with a man or a woman if you do it his way. But God already has you in a relationship, and it will get better if you trust in him. That's right. The devil offers you a way to make your child do as you say do, and not as you do. But God has already told us to train up a child in the way they should go, and when they grow old. Yes. And that means by your example. Yes, God. Satan, the devil, had come to tempt Jesus, God in the flesh. He had come to play with Jesus. He had come to play with God. So I've come to this holy desk this day to ask some of and to admonish others, stop. Yes. Stop playing with God. You might ask, Pastor, what makes you say I'm playing with God? Well, if you're not, then this message is not for you. Right. So I ask you to bear with me. But if you are, well, you might ask, how will I know if I'm playing or not? To which I will say, come, let us reason together. And you can examine for yourself if you are or you are not playing with God. When we find God is blessing us beyond our wildest imaginings, and yet we are not giving anything back, we're playing with God. He has made a way out of no way, and yet we withhold what he has blessed us with because we fail to see that by giving we make a way to receive. If we withhold what we are supposed to give, then there's no room to receive more. And because of that, we make our own lives harder to live. And we think because we don't see him, he doesn't see us. Stop, I say. Stop playing with God. Yes. He has made our life bearable. Yes. Only because we have come before him on our knees. And when we're really hurting, and now that we feel a little comfortable in our life, we don't prostrate ourselves anymore. Not before him. Because you see, we think we can handle it. in our lives. Why is it that we don't understand that our lives are better? Because we trusted in God to make it so. And now that we have a little breathing room, we forget about our yesterdays. Stop playing with God. There were too many nights when we laid in bed, our eyes moist with tears because of the way we have been treated on the job. And now God has delivered us from the negativity of a situation we had no control over, and yet we are still wallowing in that bad situation because we continue to talk about it, the bad, instead of living in the good place that God has brought us. Not to mention that we have yet to say, thank you, Lord. Stop. Stop, I say, playing with God. Right. When we thought little or nothing of ourselves, and God made us realize that we are somebody, that we are a child of the King, that Jesus is our brother, and we are part of the family with millions and millions of brothers and sisters. And as we studied and found self-confidence in who we are and whose we are, now we won't even come to Bible study because we're too tired, and expect a God that never sleeps to understand our lack of commitment to Him when He's totally committed to us and our well-being. Stop playing with God.